Hey, did you know that your dog's separation anxiety can actually be turned into something positive? Imagine this, you leave the house, and instead of worrying, your pup feels happy and confident. Sounds impossible, right? But today, I'm going to show you how to turn those moments of sadness and whining into an incredible opportunity for your pet to grow, learn, and even have fun. Have you ever wondered what goes through your dog's mind when they're left alone? Do they feel abandoned? Do they stay sad all day? What if I told you that, with just a few simple changes, you can make them feel safe and even enjoy those moments? Yes, it's true. There are tricks that can transform anxiety into a positive force, and the best part, it's easier than you think. In this video, I'll share with you the best strategies to turn your dog's separation anxiety into something amazing, while also strengthening the bond between the two of you. It's not magic, it's pure canine behavior science. So, if you love your pet and want to see them happy, click the subscribe button and hit the bell so you don't miss a single tip. Let's transform your dog's life together. Watch until the end and discover how to make your dog smile even when you're not around. Have you ever noticed how your little dog gets anxious every time you leave the house? Those sad eyes, the heartbreaking whimpering, and sometimes even a few disasters around the house. Have you ever wondered why they react this way? Believe it or not, it's not just about missing you. The secret behind canine anxiety goes much deeper. When you leave, your dog's world falls apart in ways we humans can't even imagine. They don't understand that you're coming back, and that uncertainty is what hurts the most. Now, think about this. You're always there for them, you're their safe haven, and then suddenly, poof, you disappear. For them, it's like the ground disappears from under their paws. It's not just that they miss you, it's fear, insecurity, as if they're lost in a giant and frightening world. And you know what's even more curious? It's not just about your absence, but how they perceive the environment around them when you're not there. The sounds get louder, the shadows seem scarier, and the silence. Oh, the silence is deafening. And there's more. During the pandemic, we spent a lot more time at home, right? Our dogs got used to this new routine, with us always around, and now that everything is returning to normal for them, it's like the world is upside down again. The sudden change in daily routine, combined with the abrupt absence, is an explosive mix for canine anxiety. So, what was once just a simple case of missing you has now turned into a whirlwind of emotions they don't know how to handle. But don't worry, in the next section, I'll tell you how this affects your dog's health and what you can do to help. During the pandemic, something incredible happened. Our dogs had our company all the time. They were overjoyed, as if every day was a celebration, with their humans always around, ready to play, give affection, and keep them company. But now that life is returning to normal, with people leaving the house to work and resume their routines, something concerning is happening with our loyal companions. Imagine how confusing this must be for your dog. Suddenly, that world full of love and constant attention has changed. Now, they see you getting ready to leave and feel that terrible sensation that something is wrong. They don't understand why, all of a sudden, the house is empty again. And this can have serious consequences. What was once a routine of comfort and security has now become a scenario of uncertainty and loneliness for them. Our dogs, who have grown accustomed to having us around, are suffering more than ever from separation. Many are beginning to show anxious behaviors, such as whining, destroying objects, or even losing their appetite. They're trying to understand why they've suddenly been left alone. And what's most concerning is that this sudden change can deeply impact their emotional and physical health. The pandemic brought us closer to our pets, but it also created an emotional dependency that is now taking its toll. They became so used to this new reality that returning to normal life feels like abandonment to them. A clear sign of this is when you notice your dog's new behaviors. They follow you from the living room to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the bedroom, and even when you go to the bathroom. It seems like they never want to lose sight of you, right? But have you ever thought about counting how many times this happens during the day? This simple challenge might reveal something surprising about your relationship. Let's do a test. Every time your dog follows you from one room to another, make a note. It might seem like a game, but the results could leave you speechless. By the end of the day, you might find out that they follow you much more than you ever imagined. But what does this mean? Well, this behavior is a clear sign that your dog is super connected to you. They see you as the pack leader, the person who brings them safety, affection, and everything they need to feel good. But here's the point. If they're following you around all the time, it could be an indication that they're suffering from separation anxiety. They love you so much that they don't want to be away from you for even a second. And while this might seem cute, it's also a sign that they don't feel secure when you're not around. And you know what? By noticing how often they follow you, you're taking the first step in understanding just how much they depend on you emotionally. This simple challenge is more than just counting steps. It's the first step in solving a bigger problem. When you understand how much your dog needs your presence, you can start working on ways to help them become more independent and confident. Exploring strategies to help your dog feel secure, even when you're not around, is an opportunity to strengthen your bond with your best friend and ensure they're happy, even when you need to leave. Instead of feeling anxious and nervous every time you leave the house, your dog can feel safe and relaxed in a special place just for them. It might sound magical, but it's pure canine behavior science. It all starts with creating a point of reference. It's like a magical corner where they feel protected, a place that represents peace and security to them. Want to know how to do this? First, choose a calm and comfortable spot in your home, away from all the noise and activity. It could be a soft bed in a quiet corner, a space with their favorite toys, or even a cozy crate they can call home. The key is to associate this spot with positive experiences. When you're home, start rewarding them whenever they're in that spot. Give treats, offer gentle pets, and speak to them in a calm and loving voice. Over time, they'll begin to associate that space with good feelings. And here's the magic. When you leave, they'll seek out that special place to feel safe, instead of becoming anxious about your absence. This point of reference trick is like giving your dog a safe haven inside the house. It's something they can use to calm themselves when you're not around, making those moments much less stressful for them, and of course, for you too. Another way to help your Shih Tzu in this process is to personalize their environment as much as possible, adding elements that will make them feel even more protected and calm. It all starts with creating a super comfortable and safe environment for your four-legged friend. First, it's important to have a space where they feel cozy and happy. It could be a soft bed, some interesting toys, and a special spot where they can relax. By doing this, you're helping to build a comfort zone that makes them feel good even when you're not around. Now, here comes the magical part, the gradual disappearance and reappearance technique. Start by leaving the house for just a few minutes. Before you go, leave some of your dog's favorite toys or treats in the space where they'll stay. When you return, make it a fun and positive moment. Play with them, give them lots of praise and rewards. The goal is to create a positive association with your absence. As your dog gets used to these short departures, gradually increase the time you're away. Continue rewarding and celebrating your return, and soon they'll begin to see your absences as an opportunity to explore and have fun, rather than a loss. Remember, consistency is key. Over time, they'll understand that being alone is a natural part of the day and that you will always come back to them. This technique not only helps reduce your dog's anxiety, but also strengthens their trust in you and their surroundings. And there you have it. You've turned something that could be stressful into a natural and positive part of your pet's life. Try it out and see the incredible difference it can make. Working with reward models with your Shih Tzu can be extremely helpful in this process of transformation and adaptation. Imagine this. Every time your dog behaves well, like staying calm when you leave or when they're alone, they get a special reward. It could be a delicious treat, a new toy, or even a loving compliment. These rewards show your furry friend that they're doing something amazing and that you're really proud of them. How does it work? Whenever your dog shows good behavior, like staying calm and relaxed while you're away, it's time to offer a reward. Don't wait until you get home to give a prize. Start associating the correct behavior with an immediate reward. For example, if you know your dog really likes a specific treat, give it to them as soon as they show they're behaving well on their own. This creates a clear connection. When I stay alone and behave well, I get something I love. This technique works wonders because it reinforces positive behavior and helps build your dog's confidence. They begin to understand that being alone isn't a bad thing, but an opportunity to earn something amazing. Over time, this helps them feel more secure and happy, knowing that you always return and that their good behavior brings great rewards. With these rewards that are worth gold, you're helping your dog feel more confident and turning separation into something positive. Reprogramming your Shih Tzu's brain can also be a great tip for better coexistence with your Shih Tzu. The key to this magical transformation lies in reprogramming your dog's mind. It might sound complicated, but it's easier than you think. Here's how. It all starts with creating a positive association with the time they spend alone. How do you do that? By making small changes that make the experience more enjoyable for them. Start by creating a super cool environment for your dog every time you leave. This can be done with special toys they love, tasty treats they only get when you're gone, and a bed or space where they feel safe and comfortable. The idea is to make them see this time alone as a chance to get something fun and exciting. The next part is to make these absences gradual. You don't need to leave for hours right away. Start with a few minutes and gradually increase the time as they adjust. Each time you return and see them calm and happy, reward them with lots of praise and a special treat. This teaches your dog that alone time is followed by something positive. By creating these associations, your dog will understand that being alone isn't something to fear, but rather a normal part of the day. Over time, they'll start to feel more comfortable and confident with your absence, knowing it only brings good things. Preparing your dog for this new reality is extremely important for their well-being and longevity. With that in mind, let's show you how to smoothly and calmly prepare your furry friend for this new routine, without causing anxiety. First, imagine this. You want your dog to see your return to work not as a moment of loss, but as an exciting new adventure. To achieve this, start making gradual changes to your routine. If you're home all day, begin by stepping out for short periods, like 10 to 15 minutes. Gradually increase this time. This will help your dog get used to the idea that you might leave, but you always come back. During these short absences, give your dog something they love, like a treat-filled toy or a new game. This way, they begin to associate your absence with something positive and fun, instead of feeling anxious. When you return, make it a joyful and rewarding moment to reinforce the idea that being alone can bring pleasant surprises. Additionally, establish a consistent routine. If you always leave and return at the same time, your dog will start to adapt and understand that it's part of the daily routine. This helps reduce anxiety because they know exactly what to expect. Remember, the key is patience and consistency. With these small changes, your dog will learn that your absence is just a normal part of the day, not something to worry about. This way, you can return to work knowing your friend is calm, comfortable, and well-adjusted to the new routine. Try these tips and see the positive difference they make in your dog's life. The reward at the end of any discomfort greatly helps with your Shih Tzu's routine. It all starts with understanding that the secret lies in making your dog see your absence as something positive. Imagine them being just as comfortable and secure when you leave the house as they are when you're by their side. How do you do this? With the ultimate reward. Here's the trick. Begin by creating a special environment for them every time you leave. It could be a space filled with interesting toys, delicious treats, and a cozy bed. Make it feel like a little party for them. Every time you go out, offer a toy stuffed with something they love, like treats or a mix of flavors they can't resist. The magic happens when you create a positive association. When you come back home, be affectionate and praise your dog. Show them that they did a great job staying alone. Over time, they'll start to realize that being alone brings good things and rewards, not a moment of loneliness. Additionally, try to make this experience consistent. If your dog sees that every time you leave and return is always accompanied by something fun and positive, they'll start to feel more secure and relaxed. The ultimate reward is creating a routine where they eagerly anticipate every moment you leave because they know something good is coming. And that's it, everyone. We've reached the end of our video on the essential steps to transform your dog's separation anxiety. We hope you found valuable tips and feel more confident in helping your furry friend cope better with your absence. Let's recap. We started by creating a super comfortable and safe environment for your dog, filled with toys and treats they love. This helps them associate your absence with good and fun things. Next, we moved on to the gradual disappearance and reappearance technique, where you make short outings and gradually increase the time, always rewarding your dog's calm behavior. And don't forget to reinforce the idea that being alone is a normal and positive part of their day. Now it's up to you. Put these tips into practice and watch the magic happen. If you enjoyed this video and want more tricks and advice to make your dog's life even better, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button and activate the bell so you don't miss any updates. Also, we want to hear from you. Leave a comment below sharing your experience applying these tips, or if you have any questions we can help clarify. We love hearing your stories and helping in any way we can. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.